Hello, everybody. Oh yeah, we have a person here today.
Hello.
Yeah, what's poppin'? Hi, Cameron.
Welcome to the professional yapathon.
Yeah, it's the professional yapathon.
My favorite person at the moment. Roll.
Hello, Jamil Graves.
Oh, I'd already do it better than cringe.
Real. I think the best I've done on a live stream was when I had like 300 subscribers and I got like 13 viewers on my birthday, ironically.
Oh, you're right. Your grandmother.
Yeah, say
Nice.
say hi to your Gramby for me. Say hi to your grandma rolls for me.
This stream is mega delayed.
It is. I think I
It's
turn
like,
on low
like
latency just for performance reasons. I mean, my computer can handle it. I just want my computer to last, you know? I don't want to always push it to its limits.
25-second fucking delay. Uh, ask your grandma if she is doing alright, because hopefully she is.
Yeah, hopefully your Gramby's doing okay.
You're with you're with like a decently awake person and some fucking guy in the UK. Oh no.
Yeah, I'm a profession at holding British people hostage. That's what I'm professional at.
Please let me go. I'm.
You're not letting I'm not letting you go.
Oh. Can I at least know the reason?
Because you're British. That's why. I'm sorry. That's mean. I'm gonna try playing for Hua Hua again because I lost to Himiko.
So loud. My my music fucking like jump scared me because I forgot my volume was
Ooh.
so flipping high.
Oh. Oh, ew, it's Sunday. Ew. 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 Sunday. Ew.
Days, wait.
Sunday's nasty. I hate him so much. Oh yeah, when do you guys start school? Well, assuming if the people watching are minors, when do you start school again?
Oh, minors, you do realize people still have university, right?
Yeah, I mean, not everyone goes to uni.
Because your bro.
Phew.
What's up, Pom Pom?
Just got a message from
Um,
the Xianzhou Law Fu. Looks like it'll conflict with our
yo,
national
you
schedule.
clickbaited me, Benny. I feel so offended.
Crack baited.
It's been a while, my
Oh,
friend.
Clickbaited.
it's discount sign up. I'm just kidding.
Soon, the Xianzhou Law Fu will be
It's
holding
because
the luminary war dance.
it's because it's
Those who
Tuesday
have
for me.
aided the Law Fu in overcoming the crisis are cherished
Oh.
allies of the Xianzhou. Thus,
Tingyun Tuesday, I guess.
foresight, I'm extending an invitation to attend the ceremony. Your presence.
It's
would be greatly
It's a
appreciated.
hologram.
Well, things are getting lively.
You know what I imagine the
We've barely
hologram
recovered
saying?
from the family's
Please
charming
send us
funeral,
on
and
Zero
we're
right
already
now.
being invited to another special event.
Why not think about it this way? Our trailblazing expeditions are turning into blast expeditions. Blast? Expedition? Yeah. Wherever we go, we eat, play, and have a blast.
So we should leave March behind to take care of the express?
Hey,
Gotta love
that's
the
not what I
gotta
meant.
love the content.
I'm all for some
I've
fun.
gotta yap a lot more.
I just hope there won't be any surprise party crap.
The Xianzhou
I
Law
used to
Fu
stream
has
for
recently
12 hours a
overcome
day.
crisis
Did you know
by
that?
Holding the war dance there.
You do what, 5 hours a day?
Everyone that they've
I
returned
used to
a
stream
state of
12 hours a
peace
day
and
for
safety.
a whole month.
But that's
Bro,
not
I
what
streamed for 6 hours before I was
We'll be
dying.
totally safe under the family's
You can
protection.
even ask MK about it. Yeah.
No need to worry.
I can't
War dance
I
is
can't
not like
handle
charm
streaming for more than
festival
3 hours. I'm
with
sorry.
secrets. It's
I
just a
can't do more
festival
than
to
1
honor the
hour
Rainbow
now.
Arbiter
I used
and
to
the
do
Cloud
12
Knights,
hours a day.
who fought against
every
the
day for a
abominations of
month.
abundance and protected the Xianzhou
Oh, you
ships.
poor soul.
Aside from star skiff performances, it's mostly martial contests.
But may I
What do you
ask, I
think,
might be
Himiko?
only
Since
British
we've accepted
person
Miss
you've helped
Black Swan's
capture.
proposal, we should probably head to Amphorius for refueling.
You
There's
let all the
certainly no
other
rush.
ones go.
This trailblazing expedition is quite unique, and the express needs to be fully stocked and prepared before moving on to the next stop. With Madame Herta's help, I was planning
I get
to
like
deliver some
50 or
high-end fossils from
70
Paleontology
subscribers in
to
like
Ron May,
a
Number
couple
81
days,
Bikini
holy.
Society. It could
Aw, so that means
Oh
we're
yeah,
not going to
everyone
the
make
Law
sure to
Fu.
like and
being an
subscribe.
adult means
Yes.
maintaining relationships.
Like and subscribe or else I'm sending prism inside your walls.
Only right for the Astral
I'm not
Express
gonna
to
do
attend the
that.
ceremony. So here's the plan. Pom
Uh,
Pom will take
I'm
everyone
gonna
to the
send
Xianzhou Law Fu.
Femine to your house
Mr.
if
Yang
you
and I
don't.
will meet up with Ron May and
Yeah,
fulfill our
he'll
promise.
make you subscribe.
Meanwhile, you,
Yeah, he'll make
Mark,
you
and Don
subscribe.
Mai will represent the Express and attend the war dance.
What do you two think? I don't hear any objections.
Now that everyone's on board with the plan, it's time to warp to the
Oh, by the
Xianzhou
way,
Law
Benny.
Fu.
Before
Why
you
is-
guys
why-
comment laggy cutscene, I have a new computer. The laggy cutscenes are no more.
Himiko really knows how to convince people.
Lucky cutscene, man.
Between Leviathan fossils and
Yeah,
the
it used to be an
Warriors,
inside joke
the
that
latter
every time I
definitely
played
sounds
Honkai
more
Star,
fun.
all the cutscenes would lag.
By the way, Danheng, this time you'll be taking
I
a
don't even
stroll
know how
with
that's
us on the
possible,
Law
but
Fu,
you know.
right?
It's kind of funny,
Just let you two wander
but also
around
really
aimlessly in
irritating.
Luofu by yourselves? I don't think so. Plus, Mr. Yang is right. The ambrosial arbor crisis just ended, and both the long life and short life species are still feeling uneasy. And since he has extended an invitation, it's only right that I visit my old friend.
Well, this is a weird thing that I like about Honkai Star. But I like how the lip sync actually matches with the sound, and Genshin is it only matches up with the Chinese audio.
What, only the Chinese?
I don't play Genshin in Chinese. I play Genshin in Japanese, but I switch it to English on stream. But sometimes, like, switching out my dub to Chinese or Korean, just, you know, spice things
Wait,
up.
does it actually only sync to
Coming
the
back to this
the
place
fucking
brings back
Chinese
so
dub?
many
Yeah, it only
memories,
syncs to
you
Chinese.
know? Hey, I'm not actually
And it
here
throws
to
me
say a
off for
poem.
some reason.
I was just thinking about all the
To be
twists
fair,
and
right,
turns
the
we went
game
through
was
when we
meant to
first
just be
arrived
like
on the Xianzhou. This time we're
Chinese
not being
property,
forced or
then it became
enticed
way bigger.
or chasing
so-
after wanted criminals. And we
So
didn't
what
have to
makes
sneak in through
sense?
the cargo dock. This trip has been incredibly smooth. Quite unusual, I must say.
I agree.
I'm trying to like get back into GTA Online, but I'm like by myself, so it's like very difficult.
Is the
I only like the
stars
stunt
getting
races in
always this
GTA.
crowded?
I
There's
like
so many
earning
people
money.
here. I can barely hear anything.
I wonder how far you can get in GTA without breaking any
Where is it?
laws.
Not very
Hey, you
far.
guys, hold on a moment. Did they just call us? Look at their
Like
outfits.
I think
They're
someone
from
made like a video
Pentaconey,
called like
right?
making
you
money the
familiar with the
worst ways in
Xianzhou LaFou?
GTA 5, and it was
We know a little bit about it.
like the
Mm.
good
We're from
behavior
Pentaconey.
$2,000
Maybe
check.
you've heard of it. We came to this ship to gather interesting materials for making dream bubbles.
Oh, we just left there. Oh, talk about coincidence.
That's great. Do you know any must-see attractions on the Luofu?
We did, but the locals were all like, come on, there's nothing worth seeing on the LaFou. It's so boring here.
Ha! Can't blame them. If someone asked me what's there to see on Pentaconey, I'd probably struggle to answer too.
That's why we're asking fellow tourists. Most of the tourists around at the moment are here to attend the war dance. And that's why we're here too. Yeah, we know about that ceremony. But isn't the fighting ring still closed?
I've heard the ring was actually converted from a huge decommissioned Luofu fighter jet.
I will be free in 4 minutes.
No doubt about it. It's a
Oh.
massive fighter
Oh
jet.
yeah, I'll untie you in
It's got to
4
be larger
minutes.
than a civilian
And you can
starship.
leave and go back to British.
But for now,
Wait, what?
all we can do is wait until the war dance starts in a few weeks.
Alright,
before we
hardy
can board
dar
it.
pot of
We've
tea.
still got work to do, so we can't just sit around waiting for it to start. That's why we're asking you about some must-see attractions.
We're looking for unique experiences that you won't find on Pentaconey. Our clients love these kinds of dream bubbles the most.
You're the expert here. Give them some suggestions.
Yeah, go to Fictional Garden and get possessed.
Fixtral Garden. It's famous for supernatural stuff.
Yeah,
I
let's
don't
get these
trust
people
children.
possessed and we'll never see them
Alive
again.
floating around. It's pretty
Don't you think that's a bit mean?
Yes.
Supernatural?
Wait, I
don't
just
really
noticed,
classify
are those primo gems on Marge's skirt?
Ooh, it does sound
Wait,
interesting.
Are those
what?
primo
Let's
gems?
go check out Fixtral Garden. Maybe we'll bump into each other there.
No, they're not.
Yanqing's here.
Really? Let's go
They're
catch up to
colored
them.
very similarly though.
And also, her color palette and design looks very similar to Sageween.
Can you do a Paimon impression?
Paimon does not think you should use her as emergency food.
It's been a while.
Oh, hell.
It doesn't feel
I
like
can
it's
do
been that
better,
long
I'm
since
just-
we last saw
I
you.
didn't warm up yet.
But Yanqing, are you?
What's up, Miss March?
Everyone.
They say
Hi everyone, I'm just here to piss everyone off, yeah?
before?
Wait, no, Traveler, don't cook me, don't put me in the pot, no!
I can do better, it's just like 8 o'clock right now.
It's been
And
a
I
while.
kind of forgot what Paimon sounded like.
Oh, you've come along too, Mr. Danhung. Sorry for the delay. With the upcoming war dance and the Starskiff Haven being so busy, things are a little hectic.
Turn your camera settings to off.
Seriously? I've never seen the LaFou so lively before.
You're almost free, Prism. You're almost
was a
free
bit worried
from the
that
confines
holding
of
a war dance right
America.
after the
Feeling
Gulf
obese
War
yet?
crisis might be too soon.
Oh, I don't
But
think I get all
seeing
these,
the
even
bustling
with Red
Starskiff
40,
Haven,
Blue 2, Yellow 5.
I understand why,
Yep. There's people from other with the war
I
dance
found
coming
out.
up. There's a
Hello,
huge number of visitors pouring into the
artisan.
Starskiff Haven.
This is
Cloud Knights
your
are
time
working
to
hard
shine, by
keep
the way.
security tight.
Oh,
The
hello,
General
arts
said
and
this ceremony
edits.
would help the Xianzhou LaFou recover from the crisis.
Welcome to the stream.
It's a way to showcase our martial spirit, reassure people, boost morale, and attract visitors from other planets to promote trade and peace. By the way, the Xianzhou Alliance places great importance on this ceremony too. The Xianzhou ships, the Zhu Ming and the Yaoqing, have both sent messengers to offer their
Well, I
blessing.
don't want to be free,
Yeah,
but I'm
I wonder if
literally
you've heard of
forced
it. The
to.
Xianzhou Zhu Ming boasts
I
skilled
like it
craftsmasters.
here.
And General Huayan...
By the way, Yanqing, where are we headed next?
I'm sorry for talking your ear off. The General wants to catch up with you at the Palace of Astrum.
It's funny how he tries to act all mature,
Bunny,
but
how
whenever
would it
it
feel
comes
to
to
be
something he's
alone?
interested in, you can really see
Wait,
his
why don't I
That's
turn down my
so
game
cute.
so I can hear you better? What?
I said, how would it feel to be alone? Because I'm gonna go soon.
I know how it feels to be alone. If it's not with the fictional character, it is lonely. If it is with the fictional character, it's not that lonely anymore.
And you better get Misha on your screen real quickly.
For real.
I agree.
Annie, when will you get your life so I can come up with it? Damn, that's crazy.
units, assemble quickly. Get ready to protect the crowd.
Well,
I do Genshin Lives every Friday, but I didn't do it last Friday because I uploaded a video.
I'm free.
Check out the situation.
Thank you, stream, for having me. I love you all. I might be able to join the next one if Banny ties me up again. Which will
Bye,
probably happen.
Prism.
Bye, Banny.
Good night.
Bye,
Sleep
chat.
well.
Thank you.
Sorry, I got a little distracted.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
We'll go with you.
Protect the civilians. I'll deal with him.
This is truly the fight of all time.
Listen,
Oh yeah, I got Argenti. I spent all my money on Argenti banner.
this ends now.
And I got Himiko as well, because I lost Huaho to Himiko. It was early, so it's okay.
Humanity never can see us as
Better
separated together.
early than late, if we're talking about polls here. I just threw together a build, and I think the build's pretty decent. Like 30% crit, 100% crit damage, and 1,800 attack.
I will protect all beauty.
Pretty good considering I literally just threw it together. I probably need it for pure fiction anyway. Pure fiction fucking sucks. It's like a lot worse than Imaginary Theater. Oh, there's Yin Li! I keep forgetting she exists and she's on the banner right now.
Thanks for the help.
Sorry, no time to chat. Could you give me back my...
Depressed Psycraze. Psycraze get depressed?
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid we'll have to put our plans on hold for now. I need to find out what's going on.
Someone stole your toy knife. Boo-hoo.
While we appreciate your rescue, my Xianzhou friends, don't you think it's a bit too much to detain us and our cargo?
Sorry, but we've been ordered to detain you and your cargo for inspection until once we're done with the formalities. We'll let you and your cargo go.
Are you Sigma Benny? Yes. And I saw Kyluk shipper today, and who had the argument they're not real brother. Do they ship Fremilini as well? Like, I don't care if they're not real brothers, it's still fucking weird. I don't, like, even if you're sworn siblings, it's still weird.
Looks like this argument could go on.
It's still
forever.
basically
Let's not
incest.
get involved in a heated dispute that won't lead to a resolution.
I don't know what part about that is so hard to understand for some people, but yeah, if you call them family, then it's incest.
Who's in charge?
If you are into them.
It's my fault. We let our guard down for a moment. I take full responsibility.
With the war dance approaching, safety should be a top priority. Now, tell me, how did Borisin prisoners end up in Starskiff Haven? According to the protocol, Borisin prisoners should be held on a Starskiff and taken directly to the shackling prison under strict supervision without ever touching the ground. Who allowed a prisoner transport ship to dock at the passenger terminal?
Please don't blame this, Captain. This incident involves the Zhu Ming's diplomatic vessel.
Who are you?
I'm Lu Jun, an officer of the Patrol Defense Squad. Thank you for your help, Lieutenant Yanqing. Here's what happened. An IPC transport ship was attacked by the Borisin just before arriving. And the Zhu Ming's diplomatic vessel came to...
There's probably one old fox. It's probably like 1,000 years old or something.
So, an IPC ship
Bro's
was
on his
attacked by the
deathbed.
Borisin near the Luofu, and the Zhu Ming envoys saved them?
Honestly, it gives me a headache too. The Zhu Ming diplomatic ship, adhering to standard procedure, docked at the passenger terminal to hand these criminals over to the Luofu. You know, with all the outsiders flooding onto the
What's that person said? What's your favorite pro ship? Be honest. And they said there's this. It's fucking nasty!
It's an unusual situation indeed. I'll report it to the security department of the Realm Keeping Commission and ask for their cooperation in handling the aftermath. Maybe I should gather more details from others so that the Seat of Divine Foresight can have a better understanding of the situation.
Okay, so someone's going to jail. Someone's going to jail.
Oh, you look much maturer now, Yanqing.
Please don't tease me, Miss March. The situation on the Xianzhou before the war dance is like a calm lake that can be disturbed by even the smallest pebble, capable of generating far-reaching ripples with even the slightest disturbance.
What are those people? I mean, those monsters we just dealt with?
Oh, the shade.
Yeah, those werewolf monsters are known as Borisin. They are abominations of abundance, and we've been fighting them for a very long time. The Borisin have been a powerful force for a long time, plundering and enslaving many worlds. The threat they pose is just as terrible as the Swarm disaster, and the Alliance even had a fierce war with them 3 decades ago. Their presence has faded over the years, but who would have thought?
According to that officer, they attacked an IPC ship near the Xianzhou Luofu. Such a brazen attack seems quite unusual to me.
Yeah, that's what I find strange too. It seems like the IPC and the Borisin have some serious grudges. Well, enough with the chit-chat. The General wants me to take you to the Palace of Astrum. I'd love to chit-chat a little longer, but there are some things that can't be left unchecked.
Is it a serious matter? Maybe you'll need our help in hunting down the Borisin?
Thank you, but it's no big deal. By the way, that young lady who just appeared, she took my sword. I'm thinking of filing a lost property report at the Realm Keeping.
Bro, stop tattling. Hello, Henry. I don't think I've seen you here before.
Don't remind me. I just zoned out for a moment, that's all. Alright, let's not keep the General waiting.
Don't worry. There aren't many people out there with that kind of talent. It shouldn't be too hard to find her.
There sure are a lot of troublemakers around.
Okay, hold on. Alright.
Success and failure.
Hello, you have. In my opinion, fan versions of characters piss me off. Do you know what fan feminine is like? Soft Uboy can't protect himself. It's annoying as fuck. Yeah.
Thank you for your presence.
I mean, you can make him a softy, but like,
Thank you for
he can clearly protect himself. I mean, just the Genshin community in general, at least that side of the Genshin community, like, it's annoying. I stay away from it. Also, pro shippers deserve to go to prison. Most of them are fucking nasty.
General, I brought our guests from the Express. Oh, I'm sorry for my bad timing. I didn't know you were meeting a guest, General.
Don't worry, you're just in time. It's been a while, my friends from the Astral Express.
Yo, it's Xianzhou.
Sure, how couldn't I have? It's not often we find such moments.
Also, Henry, what are you talking
and
about?
enjoy one another's presence.
Since when did he and General Qing Yuan become such good buddies, Dan Heng? They seem to be having a great time.
A lot must have happened without our knowledge. At least, I hope that's the case.
Allow me to introduce you to General Huayan. He's the Arbiter General of the Xianzhou Zhuming, known as the Flaming Heart.
No need to be so formal. I'm just a tourist here, no different from other tourists who've come to attend the ceremony.
Elder Huayan is not only one of the Arbiter Generals, but also the Furnace Master of the Artisanship Commission. Besides his martial skills, he excels in forging various weapons. Such talents are unique, even among the Arbiter Generals.
Be it Arbiter General or Furnace Master, these are merely titles given to me long ago. I've retired several times already, but with the current change in circumstances, the Marshal has called me back to duty, and I had no choice but to answer the call. Well, in the end, I'm to blame. Living such a long life naturally brings its share of disapproval.
It's an honor to meet you, General Huayan.
It's my honor to meet you, General Huayan.
Yes, you are my #1 fan. Hi, I was eating. Hello.
Yeah, I'm just a guest on the Lawfu. Same as... So, these three are the ones you mentioned, Jing Yuan? The heroes who helped you with the Ambrosial Arbor crisis?
Indeed. There's Dan Heng.
Bro's tiny.
And him. Without their help, I'm afraid the Lawfu might not have easily overcome this crisis.
So, the Imbibitor Lune's reincarnation has returned to the Lawfu and will attend the war dance. I'd love to have a drink with you should the chance present itself.
You're more than welcome, General Huaiyan.
And this young friend is?
Yanqing, my apprentice. He remains by my side as my retainer due to his youth, which I hope will season him with experience. He will stand for the Lawfu's Cloud Knights in the upcoming war dance, ready to take on all kinds of challenges.
Great, great! It's a real treat to see so many talented young people around here today. Oh, I almost forgot. This is my apprentice, Yun Li.
Did you guys hear Madame Ping will become playable?
You! Oh, it's you. Hello.
Oh, you two already know each other? Guess we don't need any introductions then.
What a coincidence. I was afraid I'd have trouble finding this girl.
Oh, now you've piqued my curiosity. Tell me, how did you two become acquainted?
No, don't tattle.
She helped me capture the escaped Borisin prisoners at the Starskiff Haven. Allow me to express my gratitude for you. But when you left, you took my flying sword with you.
Your flying sword? Oh, so that's why I found a dagger in my bag. Turns out it's yours.
Yes, it is. Now that we've met again, I hope...
Nope, that won't do.
Won't do?
You want your sword back, right? Well, you can't just take it back. On the Juming, when you lose your sword on the battlefield, you have to reclaim it on the battlefield. As for this little sword, it was supposed to strike that escaped Borisin prisoner. But unfortunately, its owner's agitated state caused it to fly off like a kite with a broken string, and it missed its target. By the way, if I hadn't caught it and helped it hit its mark, that Borisin prisoner would have gotten away.
Hold on a sec, Yun Li. You took my sword without even asking, and now you're refusing to give it back?
So much for Lawfu sword masters.
What did you just say?
Bitch.
If you just stepped up and took your sword,
Should I become the whale for the Venti banner? Yes.
Respected you, but nope. You tried to.
Just don't steal your mom's credit card.
Me to just like it's nothing.
I know if I'm pulling on any event, it's gonna be Menti and Madame Ping.
You don't honor your sword.
So hasn't anyone told you that taking without asking is stealing? If you want to settle this with swords, fine. Let's have a one-on-one duel right now.
Yanqing.
Well, that's more like it. Just be careful. Because I'm not as easy to handle as the Borisin.
You two, be quiet and apologize to Yanqing.
Hey! Whose side are you on, Grandpa?
I don't take sides.
It's a small misunderstanding, and an apology would be too much. I've heard about the Zhu Ming's incredible swordplay and craftsmanship. Most notably, the legendary Flame Wheel Octet. Seeing Miss Yun Li, who is among those ranks today, well, I must say, she definitely has that fiery edge. Well, everyone, Elder Huaiyan and I have some business to discuss. I'll find another chance to talk with you all.
That's so kind of you. I mean, you've already thanked us so many times.
Please forgive me for coming at an inconvenient time.
You needn't apologize, General Huaiyan.
All right, Yun Li. Take this opportunity to clear things up with Yanqing.
Yeah. It's better to make friends than enemies. But I won't be heading to the inn just yet. I want to visit Lingsha. She just arrived in the Lawfu and could use some help settling in.
Yanqing, once you've helped our guests get settled,
I smell beef.
Ship commission for me. I've heard about the attack and the detainment of the IPC ship. Xianzhou sent word.
Nobody has any idea how much I would cherish my Venti. I'm not ready to go to school, bro. Same here. I would do everything for him. I go to school in less than a week. I mean, I was supposed to go today or tomorrow, but they still have not given me my classes, so I guess I'm still here.
I'm on it.
I'm also working on a little Roblox game. It's supposed to be like a little obstacle course. It's for my friend's friend-iversary. Because we've been friends for 6 years.
Let me take a look.
I might release it to the public so you guys can play it. If you're a Roblox player, you could play
Looks like
it.
the General has given me a tough challenge. Well, it's not exactly a test. As Cloud Knight officers, we not only learn the art of war and martial arts, but also occasionally have to handle diplomatic disputes. It's just, you know, talking things out isn't as straightforward as duking it out with weapons on the battlefield. Well, let's not worry about that for now. Shall I take you to the inn?
It is the Lawfu's honor to have you in attendance at the war dance. Yet, the fact that a simple martial arts ceremony has attracted esteemed generals from the Zhu Ming and the Yao Qing implies intention.
But there's different parts of the Lufu.
Might there be any?
You're over.
You opened your eyes?
As I said, I'm here to broaden my granddaughter's horizons. I have no ulterior.
He un-Asianed himself.
However,
Hoyo, you're not beating the racism allegations here. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Do you remember when you accepted this position?
Remember when we met on Roblox? Yes, I do.
The General's battlefield goes beyond the physical one. You'll need to lead.
I want Venti. I'm one of the people who theories Venti. I also need the second story quest real. The second story quest of Venti is like the GTA 6 meme of Genshin Impact.
Years have passed, and you've done well. However,
maybe there's a reason why they're waiting so long.
People can be a curse. Living too long means that every mistake you made will lurk in the shadows.
Either that or they hate Venti.
The Marshal knows everything that has happened on the Lawfu. As for the Merlin,
Maybe we may not even get a part 2 until after Shneznaya or Natlin is finished.
She has come specifically.
I'm gonna miss Fontaine, man. Like, I now get nostalgia when I visit Fontaine, but to be fair, that's when I first started playing Genshin.
They say the Merlin's claw strikes like lightning.
That's not true, General Huayan. She's been here a while, but I'm sure you've heard of her unbridled nature.
Oh, there's Xianzhou.
As soon as she disembarked from the Star
And Mose.
she mentioned having something to attend to.
Or Mose.
and
I'm gonna call him Mose.
You must be the messenger.
Rolls off the tongue better.
Xianzhou Yao Qing, I assume.
We are Jiaoqiu and Moza, retainers of the Merlin's Claw.
Oh, it's Xiaoqiu. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry.
Now this is interesting. A guest who doesn't come to visit but sends a message instead.
Wait, is that a playable male Foxy? And it can't be. Jiaoqiu is actually so. Oh my god.
View in Scale Gorge Waterscape. I believe.
Hold on, I need the sound effect for this.
Spectacular view. Ha! Did you hear that?
Hopefully,
Jigga?
I don't.
This person is being sarcastic.
Please do not misunderstand me, General Huayan. I was simply.
I want a diamond ring. I want some
Master thought it would be inappropriate.
Daddy, you better get the best for me.
Once she's finished with admiring the scenery, she'll personally come and apologize to the both of you.
Jiaoqiu looks like Chang Li and Tainari's love child.
I forgot to ask Yun Li to return my sword.
I once saw a video and people in the comments said that Xiao doesn't give an F for anyone but Zhongli and Traveler. This is what happens with fanon character. Fanon people are so annoying though.
No need to bother.
Because if we don't support their fanon, they're like, fuck you.
I'll ask for it later when we meet again. By the way, I don't know if it's just me, but the general seemed a little reserved.
Reserved?
Maybe I'm just overthinking things.
No, you're not. When I entered the Palace of Astrum, I realized that the messenger from the Xianzhou Zhuming was actually the Arbiter General himself.
That's right.
Well, that's what makes this entire thing so unusual.
What's so unusual about it?
The war dance is just a small festival. And now we have 2 Arbiter Generals from other Xianzhou ships here. I'm afraid they're here for something more. Maybe they've come to hold Jingyuan accountable for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis?
Hold him accountable? Come on, didn't the Luofu fall victim to the disciples of Sanctus Medicus and the Antimatter Legion? Why would they blame the victim?
Don Shu's rebellion and Ventilia's scheming are merely one side of the story to the other Arbiter Generals of the Alliance.
The Ambrosial Arbor.
Yes. It's undeniable that the plague mark, which was subdued by the Xianzhou Luofu, has resurfaced. Once the spark of suspicion is kindled, it proves hard to extinguish. The General must have had that in mind when he invited us to attend the war dance.
What was I thinking?
I was so excited. I thought those Arbiter Generals were just here to see the ceremony. By the way, I heard that an alchemist from the Zhuming diplomatic ship has arrived. And rumors say that she's to be the new Cauldron Master of the Alchemy Commission on the Luofu.
An alchemist from the Zhuming serving as the Cauldron Master on the Luofu? While it's not unheard of, the timing itself...
Thanks to your words, Mr. Danheng. Now I finally see the underlying tensions. The General is under tremendous pressure right now, but I was completely oblivious to his troubles. How naive of me.
Come on, don't think like that. Leave the adult matters to the adults. Even if you wanted to do something for the General, it's not like you can do anything. Did I say something wrong? Again?
Please, March, just keep
Miss March
quiet.
is right. I don't have the skills to share the General's burdens at the moment. Still, I'll do my best to follow his instructions. Let's go. Once I've taken you...
He looks like he has a lot on his mind. We can't just let him go alone. Why don't we accompany you to the Artisanship Commission?
This is too much trouble. While I appreciate your kindness, dealing with the IPC's workers could be tricky. I'm afraid this will cause trouble for the Express.
No worries. We're pretty experienced in dealing with the IPC. Hey, who's bragging?
Well, since you're willing to help, I won't decline your kindness. Let's head to the art.
However, seeing gives second story, I'll take the sunscreen that Hoyover's feeds their characters. I'm in a dark room watching a stream while listening to music at low volume, specifically my playlist that fits Xiaovin, and watching my phone at low brightness while hugging my 5-inch plushies. No, because I have a whole ass playlist dedicated to Fremine as well. Penguin's Detour is on that playlist. I don't know if I could play it because copyright. But it's like I think it's the Misha version of Penguin's Detour. The ironic part is it sounds just like his Japanese voice. It's weird. It sounds just like his Japanese voice. If I try hard enough, I think I actually can do Japanese Femine. It's maybe a bit more higher pitch because, well, I don't have balls. Well, I do, they're just somewhere else.
Can I really reason with you Xianzhou people?
Whoa, you people. Whoa, be careful with that. Whoa. Oh yeah, I got Clara as a icon, so I'm gonna pick Clara. Should I pick Clara, Bronya, or Clara? I thought Sela was on the standard banner. I think I lied to myself.
I think I get it now. In your words, this is called looting a burning house, right?
No, I swear to God, I thought Sela was a standard banner.
Voice sounds familiar.
You know what? This isn't my first time dealing with the Skyfaring Commission. I can handle your unreasonable ways, but straight up snatching IPC cargo, isn't that going a bit too far?
Just as I've said it many times already. Once we've inspected the cargo and completed the security check, you can be on your way. Is there something wrong with your ears, or is it just your brain?
Oh.
I'm hearing you loud and clear. I'm thinking clear. And my answer is crystal clear. Not a chance. Keep detaining my cargo and I'll file a complaint directly with your general. You jerk. Who are you calling a dog? Wait. Why are you here?
I mean, maybe if he stopped screaming, maybe he'd be able to listen.
Terrible luck. Wherever you go, disasters aren't far behind.
Aren't you the guest from the Astral Express? What brings you and Yanqing to the Artisanship Commission?
They're in trouble? No, it's me! I'm the one in trouble!
I started playing Genshin because I thought Venti was cute,
I'm not sure.
but I stayed playing because of Fremine.
I was sent here to deal with the IPC protest, Miss Shikwe.
I liked Fremine.
What's going on here?
Excuse me. I liked Venti and Chongwei, but I stayed because of Fremine.
You know, this IPC
I made my account in 2022, but I didn't really start playing until September 2023.
Then the clap, and this is Mr. Scott.
So, you're Scott. I've heard him mention you. Weren't you kicked off the Lafu before? Why did you come back?
Because he's a
I
dick.
wanted to come back. I thought I'd just dock at the harbor for repairs and leave this forsaken place for good. Little did I know, as soon as the ship entered the harbor, a bunch of Cloud Knights showed up and snatched all our cargo from the hold.
What do you mean by snatched? I've told you 1,000,000 times. It's a security check.
Then why did you bring the cargo to the Artisanship Commission? You even brought in some shady craftsmen. It's obvious you're trying to steal the IPC's patented technology!
Listen here. Firstly, the Skyfaring Commission detected dangerous items that could possibly be weapons in your cargo hold. That's why they called me here, to double check. Secondly, where the heck did you get the idea that I'm a shady craftsman?
Also, if you're this reluctant to having someone check your bags, that's probably not a good sign. You're kind of incriminating yourself. Why'd you be this defensive if you didn't have anything bad in there, huh?
Before your ship is repaired and you
What do you have in there, like your credit card information?
leave unchecked items sitting here.
I understand, but we don't need to disassemble the cargo if it's just a security check, right?
In most cases, we don't. However, our scans discovered that the cargo doesn't only contain machinery, but also some substance that resembles biological tissue.
Biological tissue? Does this crate contain living things?
I'm afraid we'll need to wait for the Alchemy Commission for further confirmation. In any case, according to our regulations, we need to unseal one of the crates for further examination. But this IPC specialist has been hindering us on the grounds of patent secrecy.
The Alliance's regulations on biological products are very strict. Without further inspection, there is no way for the Skyfaring Commission to release the cargo.
Oh, really? Fine. If anyone lays a finger on that shipment,
Bruh.
me to deal with.
Is he like transporting like dead bodies on that thing?
It's none of your business. I'm filing a complaint against the Skyfaring Commission's ridiculous
Karen.
regulations.
This Mr. Scott seems stubborn and difficult to persuade. Honestly, I really don't want to have a vicious confrontation with the IPC. I heard how you helped Aramali. The IPC representative back then was Mr. Scott, right? Since you've dealt with him before, it looks like I'll have to rely on you again.
What are you guys whispering about over there? Just hurry up and give us back our cargo.
Hold on.
There's still time.
Give me a moment.
There's still time. Hmm?
Okay. Sorry, I got a stomach cramp. I have 5 Venti plushies, Venti bag, 8 Venti keychains, 8 Venti pins, Venti backpack. I'm gonna cosplay Venti. I draw Venti every day. Venti pens, Venti pencil case, and Venti ear. Jesus Christ. I don't even have that much from merchandise, but in my defense, I'm kind of broke. I usually make it myself. But I have cosplayed Fremine. I'm Venti's #1 fan, that's why I'll go crazy on his banner. I'll go crazy over any banner that's going to have Razor on it. Well, it's the next one. Yeah, he's on the next banner. Hey, Shanley's getting another rerun. Bro, Mika and Hazel have not had reruns in over a year. Like, Shanley just had a fucking rerun. Like, come on. I have C7 Xiangling.
As I recall, this guy won't listen to reason and can only be persuaded with intimidation. But he does seem to follow rules to some extent. Let's use it.
Speaking of regulations, we have our own laws and regulations too. According to Article 4 of the Xianzhou Alliance IPC Trade Consensus, the Alliance and IPC shall never infringe on each other's intellectual property.
Should I pull a Twitter?
The Alliance can sign a non-disclosure agreement with you. That way, you won't have to worry about any infringements, right?
We can sign a mutually acceptable non-disclosure agreement in accordance with the IPC.
Well, that makes sense, but how can we trust you to honor the term? Even if we set aside the secrecy of intellectual property, these prototypes built by the Intelligentsia Guild are incredibly valuable, beyond your wildest imagination. If anything goes wrong, you won't be able to pay for it even with your life.
Don't underestimate Xianzhou technology. Even if they need to dismantle your cargo.
Yeah, go ahead and brag about their skills. After all, you're just a But I'm different. I'm an IPC member. And besides, the cargo on this transport vessel belongs to the Intelligentsia Guild. If you want to inspect the cargo, shouldn't you at least call in a member of the...
Since the Intelligentsia Guild entrusted the cargo to the IPC for transportation...
Let me tell you something. As stated in Article 7... Well, only protect the integrity of the
fuck
goods and
you.
prevent anyone with ill intentions. As for whether the cargo...
Yada yada, shut up, no one cares.
Destination, that's not our responsibility. We both need to follow the regulations, because that's how...
Everyone has their own set of rules. Now that you're on their turf, shouldn't you follow their rules too?
Yeah, I get it. I know I'm on the Xianzhou, But if I violate the IPC well, you guys sure know how to argue your case.
I don't know. I don't think Mika's getting another rerun until Eula gets a rerun.
Just that,
Instead of Xiangling on Fremne's rerun banner, they could have used Mika. Come on.
So,
Xiangling has had like 1 billion reruns.
stalling for time and planning to leave the Xianzhou as soon as
And she's free.
prepared to avoid the sky.
Why does she have so many reruns if she's free?
Well,
You could say just to get consolations, but
go. As long as they don't break any laws.
why does she get so many reruns if she's free? And you can also get her consolations through the Lantern Rite.
Allow me to introduce myself.
Come on.
I'm Misha, Cauldron Master and head of the Alchemy Commission on the law.
Wait, is she also an upcoming character too?
Yeah, she's the new Cauldron Master assigned here from the Xianzhou Juming.
She's
I
beautiful.
received a report from the Artisanship Commission about cargo containing samples of unknown organisms. It said they needed help from the Alchemy Commission.
Yeah, I think this is why I'm a little gay.
So I came myself. It's fine, Mr. Scott. If you really don't want your cargo to be inspected, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter? How can you say that?
Why are you being so nice all of a sudden? Well, since you're not going to check it, I'll take this crate and be on my way. Is that okay with everyone?
Yeah, sure. Why should I object? Not only this sample, but all the goods on the transport ship are yours to keep. Like I said, we won't inspect them.
Wait a minute!
Well, that's more like it. If only the young displayed
Oh,
a more...
shut up.
Our ship will leave in a few days once the engines are...
Your ship can leave whenever you want. But I'm afraid I can't say the same for your cargo. According to the import and export regulations signed between the Xianzhou and IPC, all biological shipments can only leave the port when they have confirmed to be of no threat. Since we can't determine if your shipment is safe for the environment, I guess we'll have to wait for its biological activity to expire. Let me check the previous cases. Normally, it'll only take around 47 star calendar years.
Only 47 years?
Why so surprised? You're still young and full of energy. I'm pretty sure you'll live a few more decades.
Ha! Typical of a long-life species. Your words are dripping with sarcasm. While you may not care about time, I do.
Sure thing, Mr. Scott. You seem pretty confident that your career and life will last long enough to witness this victory unfold.
Step aside, guys. Let them do the inspection.
But, Mr. Scott...
Finally budged.
Already in enough trouble. Just let them do the security inspection. And if needed, I can always grovel before the Intelligentsia Guild later. I'm just using my head for what it's apparently good for, right? Well, honestly, at least you're not as annoying as that woman.
Oh, shit.
Bro, just do the inspection.
This lady is really something else.
I have hate Yanfei ever since I got 3 constellations of her. I don't use Yanfei.
Listen up. Any damages caused by inspections will be filed with the IPC.
Turn it off.
Oh.
Oh, how unexpected. That was a surprise.
Rested and fleeting.
Wait, I don't have any weakness break characters. Can I change my lineup? Yeah, I need to change my lineup. Let's get Lucha and let's get Sampu.
unexpected. That was a surprise.
Receive divinity. Repay. The beauty is eternal. Wretched and fleeting. Flesh wound. I will protect all beauty. The dead return. Beauty is eternal.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Okay. Go get him, Misha. There we go.
I will protect all beauty. Nothing major. Receive divinity. Repay. The dead return.
Please be polite.
Wretched and fleeting. Nothing major.
Let's start today's duties. Got it. How much time do I?
There we go.
Were you seriously planning to leave this stuff unchecked at the dock for days? That's way too dangerous.
I had no idea about it. You must have accidentally triggered the cargo's defense program.
I don't think trying to shift the blame is a wise choice.
But seriously, I don't know why that thing suddenly started moving. I swear on the Amber Lord.
Enough. Miss Shikwe, please escort our IPC guest to the Skyfaring Commission.
I'm on it. Please follow me, Mr. Scott.
Gentlemen, our preliminary inspection shows that there is indeed hidden biological tissues inside. Just like the craftsman feared.
Okay, so it's like an animatronic that's made of like dead children.
Or biological in
Or
nature.
at least that's what I've heard. I don't know if that's like a joke or whatnot, but
The core of this device is what they call wetware in industry slang. To put it simply, this machine operates with a kind of biological nerve as its control center.
I'll take some samples for the alchemist to analyze and figure out where the biological tissue comes from.
Why would the Intelligentsia Guild use such unethical technology? Perhaps they're trying to create a new weapon?
Whatever the reason is, it's probably why the Borison attacked the ship. No wonder the IPC were trying to obstruct our inspection. I'll contact the Ten Lords Commission and ask the judges to come and give their final verdict on this. According to our rules, all prisoners and weapons involving dangerous creatures must be taken to the shackling prison for further sentencing. After all, it's the safest place on the Luofu. As for you, Mr. Craftsman, please go with the Cloud Knights and explain the situation to the judge. I had a feeling that the IPC members would cause trouble, but I didn't think they'd be this tricky. Thanks for your help, Miss Lingsha.
I should thank you for saving my life. Your sword skills were impressive. Taking down that big guy. I thought the General's retainers were all burly martial masters. I didn't expect Yanqing to be so...
miniature.
Huh? As for you, you must be the guests from the Astral Express, right? Saving the Luofu from that crisis. It's so impressive.
It wasn't a big deal.
It's still early. So why don't we get some tea at the Alchemy Commission?
I'd be happy to accept your invitation.
And you three are coming too, right?
Ooh. I will do Divergent Uni soon. May I ask, is Elemental Mastery an okay stat for Fremine? He doesn't really... Elemental Mastery doesn't really do anything from... If you're building like a cryo build for him, maybe, but... Substat, okay. Main stat, not okay. Having a little bit of EM on him won't kill you. I mean, it might make some of his DPS a little stronger, but it doesn't... EM doesn't really do anything for him. He scales off of cryo and physical. And attack.
I'm here to pay my respects.
All these years, and the view at the Alchemy Commission hasn't changed as the tides come and go. But the ancient sea remains the same. For us Vidyadhara, there's nothing more nostalgic than our homeland.
You're a Lofu native, Miss Lingsha?
Yes, I grew up here, listening to the sound of waves while researching prescriptions with my mentors and peers at the Alchemy Commission. It's kind of sad, isn't it? Everything changes, but somehow remains familiar. Just like you, Don Hung, I traveled far from home, and now I've returned. Seeing the familiar scenery brings back a hint of nostalgia.
The view here would be even better without the ambrosial arbor.
Oh, really? I think that towering tree looks pretty impressive.
Even if it's impressive, it's a plague mark. The Xianzhou have been fighting abominations for thousands of years. And now that the ambrosial arbor has been reborn, it's only natural for everyone to feel uneasy.
Well, once a seed is planted, no matter how long it takes, it'll eventually sprout and bear fruit. In my humble opinion, the rebirth of the ambrosial arbor and the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were inevitable. The seed was already planted when the ancestors of the Xianzhou sought immortality. My bad. Well, since you went through the entire ambrosial arbor crisis firsthand,
I'm sorry, this is sunk in just now because I zoned out. She's a Vidyadhara.
What would you like to discuss, Miss Lingsha?
She's the same kind as Danha. I mean, they kind of look like siblings, just a little bit.
The Alliance, to come in honestly, the Alchemy Commission is riddled with problems and has reached a point where fixing it seems impossible.
Well, Even though I'm a Vidyadharan like you, I'm an outsider, just like my companions here. I can't really say much about a remedy. The Vidyadhara and the Alchemy Commission on the law
I might head to bed here in a
always
moment.
been intricately connected.
I may not know about politics, but I do know that the disciples of Sanctus Medicus have been operating within the Alchemy Commission for years. If you're determined to root them out, maybe you should discuss it with the General.
I see. Thank you for your... While the Lux Arrow from the Rainbow possesses unparalleled power to sever the Ambrosial Arbor, it can't sever mortals' desire to, just like how the Cloud Knights can eliminate the remnants of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, but are unable to calm the hearts and minds of our Xianzhou forebears knew this well. And that's why they entrusted the duty of guarding the roots of the arbor to the Vidyadhara. However, the Vidyadhara are still only mortal beings. 30 years ago, my mentor served as Alchemy Commission's Cauldron Master. She recognized the emerging undercurrents and sought to cleanse the source of the disturbance. Unfortunately, even though she was skilled in the art of healing, she didn't understand the human heart or how to eliminate the sickness lurking within the depths of the Alchemy Commission. In the end, she was framed and exiled to the Juming. I was also implicated and had to leave the Lafu. And guess who arbitrated the case and handed down the sentence? None other than General Jing Yuan himself.
What?
Wait, hold on, pause. What?
The ones responsible for the corruption in the Alchemy Commission are not just the remnants of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, but even... Alas, why is your face turning pale, Yanqing? Don't worry about it. I understand that when someone holds a position of power, they may sometimes have to make tough decisions. I won't hold any personal grudges against him. Besides, at our age, holding personal grudges is a luxury we can't afford.
Lingsha, you're back! I've been waiting...
Yunli! Why aren't you with your grandpa? What brings you to the Alchemy Commission? Well, let me take this opportunity to introduce you to Yanqing.
What a small world. You stole my sword! Give it back!
I see.
Oh.
Skip the introduction part then.
They're gonna fight like two babies.
Why do I keep bumping into you? Are you stalking me or something?
Of course not. Unlike you, Miss Yunli, I have important things to take care of. You, on the other hand, seem to have all the time in the world to wander around without returning my sword.
Grandpa used to say that a sword reflects its master. I talked to your sword, and it told me that you've been distracted. You hesitate when you should strike, and you struggle to stay calm when your sword is unsheathed. Now that I see you again, I realize your sword was right. It wasn't me who took your sword. It was you who lost focus.
I mean, that goes hard, but you still stole it.
Believe that nonsense? I've been taking it easy on you because you're a guest from the Juming. But you're not taking the hint. Don't people from the Juming know you're supposed to return what you've borrowed?
Just look at this flying sword. Even if I gave it back to you now, it'd just be taken away again in a few hours. You know the Cloud Knight saying, a Cloud Knight must never let slip their weapon. Yes? Well, sure, I can give it back to you now, but on the battlefield, that's a whole different story.
Poor flying sword. Fine! You don't have to give it back, because I'll take it back myself!
But which general should I call?
Between these two, who do you think is tougher? Don't get me wrong, I'm just curious. It is my first day at the Alchemy Commission. A brawl is definitely not how I imagine celebrating it.
Well, since you don't approve, I won't draw my sword here.
I didn't mean it in that way. Since you've already drawn your swords, you'd be disappointed if you didn't get to test one another, right? I've received reports that the delves near the Alchemy Commission are still infested with abominations. Seems like my predecessors left quite a mess. So, if you two want to determine who's better, why not focus on them instead of each other?
Clearing out some abominations? Sounds boring.
It's the Cloud Knight's duty to eliminate those abominations. You don't have to ask me twice, Miss Lingsha.
Oh, you think you're the only one who knows how to behave? If Lingsha needs anything, I'll gladly draw my sword and help her out.
It's so heartwarming to see both of you being so sweet and caring.
Okay, we'll go.
Ever since the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were eradicated, if you want a contest, I'll be the referee.
Lingsha, as always, you're still an expert in making unpaid work.
It's for your own good, little Yunli.
That's really thoughtful of you, Cauldron Master.
So, are you both ready?
Okay.
Ugh. Looks like my predecessors left quite a mess. Let me say it again. The one who kills the most abominations within an hour wins. Be careful when you draw your swords, and make sure you don't hurt each other.
Can we start now, Lingsha?
Alright, I'll help you get your sword back.
Bladed flight!
You chose the wrong enemy.
See, even Locha says this fight is stupid, Yanqing.
A one-time enemy. Strike with heart.
I didn't expect someone who can't even hold on to earth. You've got style with those moves, but you're not striking where it counts. It's such a shame to see you misuse your sword like that.
Beauty is eternal. I will protect all beauty.
For it, Trilla. Nothing major.
How many can you block?
Bring up now!
How much?
Good thing I have a destruction unit.
Wretched and fleeting.
Practice is over. Swords descend. I can do this.
Bladed flight!
Let's settle this.
Till I will protect all beauty. My guiding light. Beauty is eternal.
Okay, I think we're at 50-50. Come on.
Receive divinity. Repent.
Oh, sorry for bothering
Eternal
you.
sleep. The dead
Return!
Strike with heart.
Wretched and fleeting.
Through clouds!
Till I see, I will protect all beauty.
Time for swordplay.
Okay, Misha, help.
Let's settle this.
Let's start today.
Is this pro Yunli propaganda? Because it's kind of working. And I still don't like Yunli that much, but come on. In terms of unit, it is. Personality-wise, I still prefer Yanqing.
See? Your technique was all over the place. And
all you did was chop down a few monsters. Don't...
Oh. Well, then I'll give you...
If you're trying to pick a fight, just ask. Because I'm ready for you.
That's what she said, what? Pretty sick cutscene though. Ooh. Pretty immaculate technique for a little kid though. Who dis?
Well fought, my young friends. However, both of you have shortcomings. One of you focuses on dodging and weaving, while the other relies on brute strength, trying to take down targets with a single strike.
Who are you?
Me? I'm just a patient seeking medicine from the Alchemy Commission. A passerby.
Gorgeous though.
I thought I'd see my fill of impressive fights during the war dance. Yet here I am, able to witness a
Hello, Benny. Can you explain why that woman is barefoot walking on a hot stone floor? Should from may live or die live? I don't know why she's barefoot.
However, I have a small...
Sorry I'm not talking much. I don't have that much chat. Also, I'm editing my Q&A video. It's coming. I promise. But I'm almost to 900, so...
and put your grudges behind you.
We're almost to 1K people.
Not at all.
We're almost there.
Sparring. You summoned your flying swords, and she swung her sword with full strength.
Aha! What brings you here, Lady Feixiao? Have you finished your health consultation with the Dragon Lady?
Feixiao? The Merlin's Claw of the Xianzhou Yaoqing?
Looks like I'm quite famous on the Xianzhou Luofu, too.
Of course. Everyone has heard of the Great General. Known...
Great General? Isn't that title a bit too narcissistic? I don't like it. Ooh, I heard there's a dozing general on the Luofu. So I came up with a...
Can she step on me, please?
The lacking general. Lacking in worries, regrets, and rivals.
Her outfit reminds me of like a Leah version of Arlecchino.
Yeah, that's a befitting title that sounds both humble and impressive. Now that the sparring session is over, Yanqing and Yunli, shouldn't you politely thank General Feixiao for her guidance and bury the hatchet?
Here's your sword. Keep it safe. Or it might get taken away again. By the way, we haven't settled the score yet. I'll defeat you fair and square next time we fight.
You just took the sword, really.
This is how she apologizes? Now that I finally got my sword back, I should report to the seat of divine foresight. I'll take my leave, General Feixiao.
I mean, I know Yanqing can be bratty, but did he really deserve to get his sword taken away for that?
By the way, Miss Linksha, if you've got some free time, I'd like to invite you to the
Like, you ain't his dad, bro.
with General Jingyuan. I think there's more to those.
Yay, feminine body pillow. Yay, indeed.
Thanks for stepping in, General Feixiao. Otherwise, I'd have had to knock them out with my incense.
Not at all. Just doing what you asked. How about we call it...
Sorry, but even a general needs to pay their bills. We don't do credit here. And let's not forget, You'd have been waiting decades for a chance to see the Dragon Lady if it weren't for me.
Well, you can always send the bill to the seat of divine foresight and say it's for mentoring those kids. After all, it was quite the effort splitting them up. I nearly had to get tough. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to find a...
Do you wanna know what my favorite Genshin Impact ship is? And just hear me out on this, okay? Hear me out. Yunjin X Fremine. Just hear me out on that. Okay? After this cutscene is over, I might
already?
dip.
You've met with Jing Yuan and wandered around for a few hours. So, what do you think?
It appears that the Divine Foresight is using this war dance as a show of strength to convince everyone that the Luofu is prospering.
But I know
I
you're
might
going
pull
to
for
say
Jiaochu.
what, right?
Excuse me, Xiaoqiu.
The
I'm
influx of
dumb.
people attending the war dance is like a breeding ground for disorder and rumors. One wrong move, and the Luofu could be in a world of chaos.
I was close enough, okay?
The Cloud Knights on the streets remain vigilant, so at the very least, General Jing Yuan is aware of this. As for other matters, I'm unable to say.
I'd prefer to be excused from future meetings with generals. I'm
If I don't
just
get
a
Hula
military
Hula, I
healer.
might pull for
And now all
Jiaoqiu.
of a sudden I'm thrust onto the center stage having cordial chats with two generals?
My work doesn't lend itself to being in the limelight either.
Just stop whining. At least you're in one piece, right? Before getting in touch with General Jing Yuan, I wanted to put aside my assumptions and see his momentum. That
Most
includes
design
the
actually
barbarian,
looks
Cloud Knight's
really
Street,
cool.
The might of an
I am so tired, and I had like the worst stomach pain today, so sorry if I'm like, yeah.
Recognizing this fact reveals the true measure of power. Thanks for enlightening me, General.
A perfectly clear statement turned confusing thanks to your translation. You've made me lose where I was now.
Are you treating General Jingyuan as your enemy?
The longest-serving general of the Xianzhou Luofu. Do you think he'd have only a few enemies?
By the way, General, you met the healer lady, yes? Could you show me the medicine she prescribed you?
Open
Well,
your
the
eyes,
healer lady couldn't do
Jiaoqiu.
anything about my condition. She just told me to enjoy some tasty food.
So not
There we
even the
go.
famed healer lady could help? Don't worry. I'll fulfill my promise and find a way to cure you.
What's she even sick
Actually-
with? Did she say?
Actually,
I don't see
I
anything.
found some leads.
Well, life and death, Jiaoqiu. It's all predetermined. Upon starting my military career, I made a pledge that the rest of my life would be dedicated to being the Xianzhou spearhead, hunting down the abominations of abundance till the end of my days. As long as I can fulfill that deep-seated desire, I don't care how long I live. You asked if I view General Jing Yuan as my enemy. No. My real enemy has always been myself.
Emo.
Enjoy some tasty food. So, what's for dinner tonight?
Jeez. You really know how to read the room, don't you?
You guys figure it out for yourselves. I'm due to catch up with an old war friend I've not seen for quite a long time.
Hey! Was that the Yaoqing general who just dropped in out of nowhere? Oh, she's so awesome. I mean, when
Don't
you
crim in
released
your
one
pants
that
much,
massive
Seven.
sword, she just casually blocked her attack with ease.
Mine too.
Yeah. But to go up against Yun Li is quite impressive, you know? You think so too, right?
I agree. General Fei Xiao.
Oh, I was talking about Yenqing, actually.
Thanks for the kind words, Miss March. The war dance is coming up, and I've been chosen to represent the Cloud Knights in the ceremony. I've had my fair share of defeats lately, and even though I know there are always more skilled sword—
Don't underestimate yourself. After all, generals won't fight in the ring during the war dance. Just remember the state of mind you had when you single-handedly took on me and Blade, putting life and death aside. With that mindset, you can prevail against most challengers.
I see. Thanks for the advice, Master Danheng. By the way, now that today's events are over, General Jingyuan wants to invite all of you to the Seat of Divine Foresight.
I bet it's about how to deal with the generals from the Yaoqing and the Juming.
I really don't want to get caught up in grown-up games so soon.
Okay, I think we can make another poll. Yeah, we can make another poll. Yay! Yahoo! I'm not reading all that. Hua hua. Come on, no, no hua hua. I got a light cone. I am so tired, and my stomach was killing me earlier, so I'm gonna go to bed. Wait. Let me read this real quick. Have you watched a video about Feminist real dad being Sandrone? Yes, I have. Actually, like, Judo Noodle is like one of my favorite Genshin theories. No, it is not just because he has a friendly profile picture mascot. That is not the only reason why, okay? I promise you. He's more unhinged than me, actually, now that I think about it. And that says a lot. If you're more unhinged than me, then yeah, you are unhinged.